Welcome back, everybody, to Planetscape Edge of the Void. I am your galactic DM, the Grey Jedi. Here with me are my Space Rocketeers. Say hello, Space Rocketeers.
Hello, Space
Hello,
Rocketeers.
Space Rocketeers.
Fucking love that shit. Last we left off, the crew of the Fish Out of Water completed their work on the asteroid cluster of that laboratory that was tucked away, hidden, owned by the GBB. Some information was learned as some ties to Jean-Luc's background of unknown. He has not divulged it to the group yet, but he knows. When they get back to the Liberty space station, the group split up as Wraith headed off to the Thieves Guild, as the rest of the group went off to go try and get their 25K. But unfortunately, the GBB was keeping an eye on that facility, and they knew what was going on. They asked about Genesis. Although Miss Kitty, very persuasive, they still didn't believe the fact, and Captain Orca said, fuck this shit. Blew a hole in a glass side panel of the room that y'all were sitting in, and you guys are heading off. Now, we are not in combat, but we are in initiative. I don't know if I asked last week, so let's just go ahead and get a new initiative order in here. And I will roll for Captain
21, 2 and 1. 21.
We'll never be able to do that again.
Ooh, 26, 24, 21. Jesus. Ooh.
I just have to point out, with the pistol of warning, I rolled with advantage and I got 2 18s.
That will never happen again.
Nope.
Second. So the roll for Captain Arthur here. Go. He's got +3. Roll to 17. He's got a 20. So that's not bad. So first at the top of the initiative order, we have Jean-Luc, then Wraith, and Miss Kitty followed up behind. Now, Wraith is already heading his way to the ship. I would say you're pretty close, within, I'd say, about 60 feet. If you want to burn your action to get to the ship, you can, or if you want to try and use your guys' communication rays, you guys do have comms with each other. There's like actual physical, like in your ear.
Like to point out, last game, Miss Kitty did my link to Wraith and warned him to get his little tookus to the ship because things went sideways really fast. Just saying.
I didn't cause it this time.
You guys are heading on your way out. Now, starting at the top is Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc, what's your passive perception for me?
Passive perception 20.
Captain Orca shoots the glass. All of you begin to head out. You notice on the table are documents and stuff that the guy brought in. There's also a couple of data cards. Data cards are like actual credit cards that's like, or gift cards, basically, that solo have some units maybe on it. You do see them like clipped to the top of the clipboard, and there's multiple clipboards.
Before I dart out, would I be able to grab the stack?
Are you trying to secretly grab the stack or blatantly grab the stack?
I feel like it.
I mean, you're
Hmm.
already in. I'll allow either if you're trying to do it stealthy, or if you're trying to do it just a little bit more. It basically to come down to either you're going to roll sleight of hand or acrobatics to see if you can try and quickly just scoop everything while running at the same time.
I'm going to go for acrobatics, so I guess I'm not going to be really quiet about it because Captain just blew a hole in the window. I'm just gonna.
I
Say
will.
again?
I will note. Now, yeah, screw it. With the commotion that happened, I'm gonna say this is a moment like he shoots the glass past the guy, and he kind of just like turns around and looks, and this would be your opportunity. Roll with advantage for me.
All right.
Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up.
Yeah, that's what is that? 27, I think.
Yes, it's a 27.
Yep. So
Sorry.
as that happens, I just reach, grab this stack of the stack of clipboards, and just start going right behind Captain here.
All right. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Easily enough. With the 27, there's a few clipboards on here, probably like 7, but they're spread across the table. You're able to grab 3. They're right there, towards the edge of the table.
All right, and with that, I'm going to make my way out the window. Would I know if Miss Kitty had done the mind link with Wraith?
You wouldn't know that. No, there's no way for you to know in her mind what she did.
Okay.
But I think if I don't know if she connected to you, or
I think at this point, I would just be jumping out of the window, using my full movement.
By the way, this
And
is like one of those like office. You're not jumping down
The
anywhere.
office just the glass office just shatters.
Yeah, it's like one of those like areas where the glass can turn frosted or back to clear, and it's like in a giant office building. So it's like ground level, well, not ground level. Probably you're on the whatever floor of the space station, but
okay, then I'm just booking it, full movement, and I guess I'm also picking up on comms, trying to connect to Wraith. Like, hey, we hit some trouble. It might be time for us to GTFO. That doesn't count, Miss Kitty.
She didn't hear that.
you didn't say the word.
That doesn't count. You have to say the actual word.
And just clinging onto these 3 clipboards to my side as we're sprinting out.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's all I do.
You begin to head out, booking it. All of you heading out. Are you using your action to dash? This is a chase, everyone. You do not know how fast these guys are behind you yet. You guys are making the first move out. Everybody is getting a surprise round right now. So we're just going in initiative order on the surprise as Captain Orca shoots the glass, and you guys are going to be able to go. And once this happens, I'm going to roll initiative for everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah, if I wasn't using primary action then to grab the clipboards, then yeah, I'm using the dash.
Yeah.
I think how both of you did the same exact thing.
I didn't notice the other chat lit up until just now. So okay, that answers my question. Well, our question.
You guys, you use your dash. get out of there. Grabbing it's a free action. That's fine. You use your movement, which is I believe 60 with the dash.
Yes, 60 with dash.
All right.
I'm used to getting out of bad situations, so I'm running. Forrest Gump.
Perfectly fine. Next up is Wraith. You are basically right at the ship. You have about 60 feet until you're there. You do already hear close by to you Manny chimes in saying, "All right, I got the ship warming up. Where are you guys?"
Okay. Quick question. Do I know which general direction they're coming from?
Yeah, you would have.
Is there any cables lying around that I can use to set up a trap?
Roll a perception check.
Skills. Sorry. Where's it? Perception. 14.
With a 14, yeah, you see some wires, but they're kind of like they're long enough for probably what you want to do with whatever they are, but they're attached to like this stand. It's not being occupied right now, so if you want to like dismantle it, you can.
Yeah, I want to dismantle it.
Okay. Perfect. With knowing how far they are to you, you know you have a little bit of time until they get there. It's going to be about 3 rounds until everybody is able to get to you. So that's if everybody decides to do a full dash every time. And that's if the other guys aren't able to get to you guys, presumably. But yeah, you find some cables. I'll say as a free action, you can dismantle it. It will take this round, and your action will end doing whatever you're trying to do with them.
Okay. I just want to try to string it up so it's like neck height going across.
Whoa.
Okay.
I know what you're gonna do. Oh.
And then I'll mentally tell Miss Kitty, I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. As I'm dismantling the wire.
Okay.
I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried.
To do this, because you haven't used your action yet, you're going to set it up as a trap. You aren't proficient in Tinkerer's tools. I can see that. So I would ask that this just be a straight D20 roll, please.
Okay.
The DC for this, for what you're trying to achieve, will be at 18. And you have time. Okay, with a 15, you do have your chaos die. All you need is a 3 or higher. If you want to use it,
I'll use it.
go ahead and use your chaos die. And for everybody who's watching, if you are watching, Nick Sword Pen in the Discord on Little Planet Gaming's stream the other day, yesterday, ended up giving chaos die to all the players, considering that we are not live. If you decide to do so and donate your points on Twitch to us on the other end side of the recording end, we more than welcome it. Just DM me and I will keep a tally for everybody, and then when we play, I will just distribute them for the players.
So what am I rolling for
D6.
KSI? Five.
You got a 5, sir. You string this up, pull up the tight wire, and you just got to wait You gotta wait and pull. That's it. So basically, you have it set up to above the door. So when you pull it, you're pulling it down.
Okay.
It's just the wire is just lined up there. So when you pull, it's gonna pull through the little U bend and then straighten out into it. It's just nobody trips over it. That's what I'm thinking.
I like to pull it now.
Just
If
have it
possible.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make a roll real fast. Curious about something. I'm gonna do it on Captain Orca's. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
For now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So next up, Miss Kitty, you are running. You see Captain Oka shoot the glass, runs out of the room, dashes out. You see Jean-Luc just throw his arms onto the table, pull some of the stuff, and begins to start running out the fucking way too. What would you like to do?
Oh, bollocks. And she is going to, I don't know, I guess it used to spell and then run. We're running. We're running. I almost fuck familiar stake. So yeah, cast times up per minute. Fudge. Fudge. Oh wait, that's an action. I am going to cast him. I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to. I am going to, let's see, those papers must be really important, right? Are those papers really important?
Make a perception check.
I will make a perception check. Got an 18.
Sorry, I was reading the chat real fast. An 18.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 1 second. You pull up, or you don't pull up. You see that these like crystal clipboard type things that have like the data pads. You do notice that there are two more like close to you that you can grab.
Mm-hmm.
If you so wish. They do look pretty important. With an 18, there is make an intelligence check. A check, not a saving throw.
21.
21. Okay, one moment. You see that there is a ship that has been in the possession of the GBB for some time. After it lost its captain, and has been under regulation between the GBB and a man named Papa Urastrad. I believe it's how it's pronounced. I can get yelled at about that later.
You said Papa what?
Papa, Broussard. And the ship name
Broussard.
Broussard. The name of the ship is called the Last Chance.
Do I want to be sticky fingers or not? I guess I could try. I'll snag it since seeing my dear comrade grab the first three. I guess I'll grab the other two.
Okay.
What do I do?
I will note there's 7 total on the table, but like if you guys reach for all of them, there's gonna be a roll to try and grapple you guys. So it's the ones that are closest to you.
She's gonna grab the ones that are closest to her. She's not gonna be that greedy.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, you get those 2, and you begin to dart out the door, using your action to dash as well.
Okay, so I have feline. What is it again? I
Your
have
feline agility.
yes. So does that take an action or do I just run?
So what your thing does is actually quite funny because it's your action economy during your turn for movement goes into the feline agility per se. If you use your movement 30 feet, your action another 30 feet for 60, and say if you're a rogue and you have a bonus action to dash as well, that's 90 feet. Feline agility doubles to 108. So you can use it twice, which means you can get up to 120.
So
all of you, if you use this, all of you will just watch that are up there. Miss Kitty just fucking haul ass past you. And I will note, you would, if you choose to wait the next turn after using that, so it will come back because you have to have a 0 speed for 1 round in order for it to come back. You will reach the ship by the second round, and everybody else will reach it by the third.
you know what? I'm pretty fine with that. So Miss Kitty's just gonna tip her brow to Mr. Hoity-toity Elfie who's he, what's it's going to, my father's gonna hear from this.
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
His name.
Sebby.
You don't know his last name, but his name
No.
he told you his name was Sebastian.
It was a pleasure, honey. Toodles. And she goes,
Go get them. Stop them. Just
I'm-
spit some chew onto the ground. God damn it.
Gotta go fast.
There's a Slim Jim in my lips, so just looks real nice. I think. How you doing, boy? Hey, you look real pretty, like.
I'd like to dash.
Miss Kitty's
Like those
gone.
ears.
She is gone.
Gone. Everybody out of the room. Now, it's Brian Brown. Done. Going to the top of the initiative order. I am now going to roll for the other people. There's going to be 2 rolls. One for Sebastian and one for the group of people that's with him. There are 4 people total with Sebastian. So 3 of his little deputants and then himself. So 1, 2. Oh. Well, that's fun. A natural 20 and a natural 1. And I told myself natural 20 is going to be the group. Natural 1 will be Sebastian. And he has a initiative of 4. So everybody beats him anyway. So it's going to be the group. Then, oh wait. So it goes Jean-Luc, Wraith, the group of bad guys, Miss Kitty, and then Sebastian. Because
I hope
they
he
got a natural
trips on
20.
some
And the
glass.
boy, all the guys that are there have a plus 3 to initiative. So it'd be a 23 for all of them.
Where's the captain initiative?
Oh, that's a good point. I rolled him. He was surprised on number uno, so He not bad. 19 on the initiative. So he would go, it would go Jean-Luc, Wraith, the group of bad guys, Miss Kitty, Oka, and then Sebastian. And Manny is just on the ship already working on, after he got the call, he's already like boosting the ship. So I will note on his turns, I'm gonna pull his sheet up and just roll a tech check, because that's what it's gonna be. You guys are gonna roll a tech check, and then whatever. I think I said no proficient, or you're proficient with it. We're just gonna do a tech check. Everybody do a tech check, and Jean-Luc, once you get there, you can do your first one with advantage. So
You want us to do a tech check now?
no, you got to be on the
Okay.
ship to do that. So with that, we start back at the top of the initiative order. Jean-Luc, you are up. All of you chasing out of the hall as you see these guys are right behind you, right on the heat of your tail. You see Miss Kitty's tail as well, waving in the wind.
Yeah, I just see him like zoom past me, like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my full movement, run, use the dash action, and then bonus action. Come on. D&D Beyond is messing with me right now. I'm gonna use Blessing of the Mother Void to teleport 30 feet ahead.
Awesome. So you've moved 90 feet this round.
Yes.
Got that.
Just still holding on to these clipboards, just like sprinting. I look back at Captain Orca. I'm like, Captain, you got to keep up, and then vanish 30 feet ahead.
I will note, as long as let's see here. Let's see one thing before I say anything dumb. I will note that you moved, you teleported, you're holding on to these things for dear life. I want to make some type of check to see if you drop them. We will come to that at the beginning of your next turn, and we will start off with a sleight of hand, I want to say, to see if you can hold on. The DC will just be 10. So it won't be that hard. If you do fail it, it will get harder. So
Got this.
yeah.
Got this.
Either way, Jean-Luc, you move all the way up. Is there anything else that you are able to do or want to do?
I can do nothing else. So I am just sprinting like, I'm used to this, and just try to GTFO.
After that. Next up is Wraith. You watch Miss Kitty rush past you. You see Jean-Luc get right by you as well.
I cast magical darkness.
Oh, sorry,
Right,
that's
not
right.
on my
What am
track.
I talking about? You're all the way at the beginning. Duh. DM brain fart. Okay. You call it. How long is that spell last for?
10 minutes.
10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, then that plenty of
Of course,
time.
that means
to hold this.
nothing to me because I can see an infinite darkness plus magic darkness. So
Make me a an Arcana check real fast for me. Great.
Okay. 12.
12? Okay. Perfectly enough. Super abundance of black magical darkness voids this staircase where you the end of the hallway where you've set up your little trap.
Hold on. It might be-
And I'm gonna roll another thing here real fast. You cast magical darkness in. Is that your turn? Sorry, I should have asked.
I'll tell Miss Kitty, remember drunk limbo night?
Oh no. Okay, honey.
You gotta
Kinda
be
re-
Captain Smart.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yes, and I'm gonna just back up to the ship to a spot where I can see the area where the darkness is still.
Okay. Yeah. You get there, you get to the ship, and you're kind of just sitting there waiting, and you hear, "Ah, what the hell was that?" And like rolling forward is like a basket with a bunch of like fruits, like alien fruits and stuff. And you just see this woman kind of like drag yourself out of the darkness, like, "Oh, what was that?" And another person, who the hell did this?
I think it was a GBB thug over there.
Make a deception check for me, please. And
I'm just pointing at a random dock worker walking by. 15.
15. You just see the lady go up and just goes, I don't get it. They cut our wages and now they do this. They're trying to literally kill us. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Next up, the group of baddies. So Captain Oka is technically the closest out of everybody. These guys are going to make their full movement with dash to get up right behind Captain Oka, and you see that they have these clamp, like it's weird. It's a gun, but it has like this spindle spool at the very front and the clamp that's at the forward. And all three of them begin to take a shot at Captain Oka. The first one's a 19. That one hits. Next one's a natural 3. The next one's a natural 8. So only one of them clamps. And you just hear, what the hell? And you see that his hand has a metal clamp and it's reeling him back. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh Sam. The other two bears begin to come up back into the gun, and you see one of them uses their bonus action to get another 30 feet. He's very close behind you, right? No, not that very close. 60 feet away from you, Miss Kitty. Use 90 feet to get up to you.
I swear this man is going to be the death of me.
Moving on, Miss Kitty, it is your turn.
He's being pulled behind him, right? Being pulled back, right?
Yes, he is currently grappled, and the gun each turn pulls him back at 10 feet.
Can I try shooting at it?
At the wire?
Absolutely. Yeah, the wire.
I will know this is going to be a called shot. Normally, something like this would be like a DC 15. I'm going to be calling for a full 20 on this. You're trying to shoot a line of rope. Well, I would have to say like a fiber line
instead.
Sure,
why not? I am going to use.
I will know if you get anywhere. So this is what we'll do before you roll. The DC for the person that has him grappled is a 17. Sorry, a 16. If you can beat it by 5, he will drop his gun. You need to get a 21 or higher in order to do that. You also have your chaos die to do so. If not, the gun may or may not work depending if you can hit it entirely. So it's an 18 sorry, 16 to hit the gun, but it's a 5 to make it drop. And if so, maybe that part of the gun won't wind him back, so it won't lose his movement. Who knows? Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Let's see. I could be mean and just do magic missile, but I don't want to waste the spell slot because I only got so many of those left. So I'll just do an Eldritch Blast at it. Nat fucking 20, baby.
You go and shoot your Eldritch Blast at this thing. You watch the gun literally blow up in his hands, and what's the damage that he takes from it?
Probably not much.
Remember, everybody, it is doubling the total. Whatever D&D spits out at you for the total number, you are going to multiply that by 2. We're doubling the total amount of damage here. So that would be a 10 total for you.
Yes.
Gun obliterates. And Captain Orca just looks at it and he's like, oh shit. He's continues on running. Thank you, Miss Kitty.
You're welcome, sugar. I mean, I got 2 more rays, so I don't know. Can I fire my last 2 Eldritch Blasts at the other 2 just as a warning?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go for it.
The one that's closer to you has a higher AC than the rest.
I got a
You look
26.
26 for the first one. That one is closest to you. You hit.
And then the other one's a 21.
Definitely hits, yes.
Okay, so
2 of them are the same.
One's
So the
a-
ones that are closer to like Captain Oka and Jean-Luc are the ones that are like a little bit less. The one that closer to you and use that 90 feet of movement to get up to like close to you.
Yeah.
Looks like he has like this. He's got like this Western. He honestly looks like a cyborg Western type dude. Like from what's the dude from Star Wars? The one with all the lines and the red eyes, and he's got the cowboy hat. You know, he reminds me of like that type of character is like that. Like if you want to make an insight
kinda know
check
who you're
real
talking
fast,
about.
you can.
Kind of know who you're talking about.
He's in the newest season
Cad
of
Bane.
the Cat Bane, yes.
Okay, so a 4 and max damage 10.
10. Awesome. They take that. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Insight is stinky poo poo. I got an 8.
You don't know the profession. He looks very scary. He has handcuffs on the side of his waist. He's also got a double blaster situation and the bandolier going across with special ammunition that goes down. He has a very round, widened hat. Instead of tipping upwards on the side like a cowboy hat, they tilt down towards the front and leave it kind of like a bowing over. And when he just looks up, kind of just front of it pops up. And he just looks at you and goes, you look familiar. I know your father. That's where it is. And you know, once he says that, like it kind of clicks. Even with an 8, there's a moment of like one of those like government official balls that hosted multiple different governments and stuff. And you remember seeing him like, because it's like you're opening your mind at all times. So it's kind of like you see a moment where he sees you dancing at one of your father's events, but you don't know his occupation. Continuing on, Captain Oka, he's like, what the fuck? Wraps his hand around the whip, basically, which is now what it is. He puts his other hand around, he begins to run up and sees the one that's close to Miss Kitty using his action to move. He's going to use his action surge and just see him garrot the dude that just talked to Miss Kitty, and he's going to RKO him to the ground with the wire. Haboosh. This is a improvised attack. He's going to be that's an
Film dive.
oh god. That's a 25 to hit.
Cool.
Oh wait, hold on. I just did a custom roll.
Ooh.
Any unarmed striking. Oh, even better. A 28 to hit.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just see him pull him forward while he runs, and you just see him whoosh, and just slam on the ground. And you see this dude with his neck just pull down. He takes, let's say this is a very good improvise. Cool. He takes 12 damage after this, and this guy is now prone. Captain Oka will use the rest of his nope, that's it. So he's just standing there. He's just looking at Miss Kitty and goes, yeah, okay, let's go. Go. And next and lastly, or second to last, Manny's going to be last, making the first navigational check. Sebastian just kind of slowly walks out of the room with the glass and looks down the hall, hands in his pockets very calmly, lights himself up a cigarette, cocks his head back. I hate when they run. Snaps his fingers. Miss Kitty, in front of you are double barrel.
Did he do a spell?
Cast Dimension Door.
Counterspell.
You are more than 60 feet from him.
Am I?
You're over 120 feet because you used cast endurance.
That's right. Never
Yep.
mind. Never mind. Someday I'll be able
So
to do this.
he would have gotten to you. Now that he's in the range, anything from here on out you can use, as long as you don't, because technically you use your everything and you've stayed put, so you'll get your
I stay
feline
put. I
stuff
still
done.
have my reaction. So
Yep. But he is now right in front of you, guns out, and goes, huh. Takes a step aside. He just holds his hand out like, please, go. That's going to be his turn. Manny's now up. Manny just goes, all right, guys, here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to be putting in the first FTL drive. Okay. He got a 17, so he got one correct FTL dry coordinates. For everybody at home, we need 10. Any roll of a d20 that's over 10 will be one added calculation towards the FTL launch. They need 10 in total. Anybody can roll them. Manny's already started. That ends round 1. Beginning to round 2. Jean-Luc, you watch these guys. You see Captain Orca almost get taken down. Miss Kitty comes back, shoots it off. He comes over and RKOs this guy right into the ground, and it begins to start booking it past again. What do you want to do?
Oh wait, it's my turn already?
No, it's Jean-Luc's.
Okay, I was gonna say. Wait a minute. What happened?
I know what I want to do, but Jean-Luc is gonna go ahead. So I see the full interaction between Miss Kitty and
and
Sebastian.
if you look down the hallway, you see this guy just come up, pull his pistols out of Miss Kitty, give a smirk, puts his hand or puts his guns back down, and gestures to go. If y'all want to make an insight check on that, you can.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to make an insight check on this.
I got an 11.
I got a 10.
Oh, sure, why
Okay.
not?
Hold
Hold on. I'm gonna use my chaos die.
Ah,
I
a
got 13.
13. Jean-Luc, you guys must be so much of a hassle and so rad that you guys probably don't need to be here. And this guy's like, I see it. These guys are cool. And Miss Kitty, you think after what the guy just said to you, from the files that are here, you haven't gone fully in the other file yet that you have, or the other ones that Jean-Luc has had. I don't believe I told anything in yours yet, except for you just saw data cards and you're like, fuck yes. So you guys,
Amazon gift cards, yes.
woo! You guys end up just getting this feeling of very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know why he would do that, but I better get the fuck out of here.
I'm in danger. Oh dear.
Okay.
gosh.
Knowing
Um,
that,
I don't have chaos dice anymore, but okay.
I'm gonna
I
go
know
ahead and
what it
move
does.
forward
I had a
30
taste.
feet. As I'm passing by, actually, no, before I do my movement, how far away is Miss Kitty and Sebastian from me?
all right, so for you, you're about, I'd have to say, you're about 60 feet away from this kitty.
Okay. Move forward 30 feet. Bonus action, I want to use second wind. So I can regain 1d10 plus 10 hit points.
There was a short rest, so you should have already started with hit points earned back, guys.
Burn hit dice. Okay. I didn't do that. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nope.
You guys lost hit points during our
How
first
about
official
this?
battle.
It's 10 o'clock right now. Why don't we go ahead and take ourselves our mid-session break? We'll go ahead and fix some stuff on our character sheets, and we will be back very soon. All right. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
I'll miss you.
Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Last we left off, I believe, was right after. It is Doofus's or Jean-Luc's turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead, use my 30 foot of movement to move forward. And I'm gonna take a aimed shot.
Hey, a what?
An aimed shot at
An
Sebastian.
Okay.
Directly at their cheek.
Okay, so 1 second, please. As I get to your sheet. See, bullying shot, dazing shot, dead eye shot.
Oh,
and final
I thought
shot.
just if I'm aiming directly at their cheek, I was gonna use.
You're doing a called shot.
Oh, called shot. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I will
it-
note. I will not let you know his DC, but a called shot for anywhere around the head is a +5 to the AC. That is
Okay.
something very specific that you're aiming for and will deal nasty damage to. So,
Gotcha. What if I say I'm not going for lethal damage?
it's still making the shot in the area. The damage doesn't
Cool.
negate the area of where you're shooting.
Gotcha.
This
Then
is the
I'm gonna go ahead and
difficulty of it.
burn a grit point for a dead eye shot, so I can make the attack with advantage.
Okay, burn 2 grit points, please.
No, I'm just doing one attack with the grit point. Rolling at advantage. Thank goodness, because that was a natural 1.
Okay.
And 16.
16 unfortunately doesn't. There's this eerie movement. You take your shots.
Did you use your dice?
Oh,
Do you want to use it for this, or do you want
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn my chaos die.
Okay.
Help me, Space Tom Cruise. Yeah, 18.
Unfortunately not. I would note I will let actually I should have told you to I will go give you that back. You wouldn't have been able to hit with the +5 added on even if you hit a 6 on that die. So I will give you that back because that I should have expressed it before you rolled. So you still have it. And it doesn't count because the threshold was too high even for the die.
Gotcha. Then you know what? Just for fun, since I missed the shot I was trying to insult them, I'm gonna go ahead and aim for their kneecap. Another called shot.
That actually brings it down. The anything like below the waist is only a +2.
Oh, cool.
So it goes basically in my mind, it goes 2, 3, 5 is the area
Gotcha.
where you gotta hit.
All right, let's see.
Waist, torso, head is how I'll break that down.
Yeah, 14. No.
14. No, I will note you could with a if you I won't tell you how much you need because I don't want to give his AC away, but if you roll high on the die, there is a possibility on your chaos die for this to actually hit with the +2 added.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Let's go. And of course, this is glitching on me. Let's go. With a +4.
You exactly hit his armor class with the +2 added on. He has a 16 armor class currently. I will let you know since you hit the threshold and I told you it was a +2. I think it kind of knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it. Roll your damage.
That's gonna be 12.
12 points of damage as you watch him like begin to eerily move like quickly, like his body is kind of like matrixing kind of like back and forth, like the dudes, the like white hair dread guys that turn into ghosts, kind of like that type of movement back and forth. And you just like, fuck you, and you shoot him in the knee. He's shit, what the hell?
Yeah, so I just imagine I'm running by, I pull the pistol and I'm trying to go for like a wound, like a shot just to give a message, and it misses. I'm like, you know what, go ahead, and I just shoot the kneecap. It's like, I don't play by the rules.
On called shots, I like to do a little bit extra. Roll me a d10, please.
That's going to be 4.
A 4. 1 second. Conveniently opened up on the page. Okay. Called shots. Not on the right page. Close. Call shots for +2 below the knee. Roll a d10. So on a 4, you watch him take a serious laceration. You blow his kneecap out. He is prone indefinitely until he either gets support to stand up or, tries to get up on his own. But he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw. And if he passes a DC 15, then he is able to stand on his own and he'll be fine. The more he fails, he just stays down. I'm just kidding. You just watch this guy go, please, after. Wow, what the fuck? No. Fuck this. And raises his pistol back up to you. Sorry, Jean-Luc.
So
that was Sebastian who was going.
Yeah, he hit Sebastian.
Okay.
You watch him point his gun at you, and then he goes, "Fuck this."
Hold on, is he aiming at me or Miss Kitty, or is he like just dropping?
He first drew it at Miss Kitty, and then was like, "No, go," and then you started shooting, and he was like, "Oh, you can't hit." No. He goes down to the ground, looks at Miss Kitty, and goes, "Fuck, no, fuck this," and then he goes and points at you, Jean-Luc.
Oh, okay.
He is in proximity, though, that if Miss Kitty dashes or try to get out, there will be opportunity. So even if he's still prone, it's just going to be a disadvantage.
You know what? I shouldn't do this, but I cannot help it. I'm going to go ahead and burn Action Surge. I'm going to go ahead and make a... What is it called? Sorry, I'm going through all my stuff here. I'm going to make a... Where is it at? I just had it. A bullying shot. Spend a grit point, and I'm going to fire directly next to their head to gain advantage on an intimidation roll.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to prove a point. So I'm going to fire one more shot. The intimidation is 24. I'm just going to look at him dead in the eye. I was like, I took out your knee. Don't make me take out anything else.
I was already letting you go, you fucking prick. Fuck you. And he points his gun back up to you. You scared him. Well, I would say, okay, not at you, and be, fuck you guys. And then he points it back at Miss Kitty. You've intimidated him not to shoot back at you.
No, I
Now
was
he's
trying to
pointing at Miss
intimidate
Kitty.
him to like yeah. Okay. Crap.
What? No,
I was
you intimidated him, but I mean, he was already letting you go. You didn't know that you shot him, and he just like is pointing the gun. He's not maybe going to fire it. More of so like you guys have to run past him. So he's just like, "Ugh, fuck you, stay away."
oh well, since I did that shot, I guess I can make one more attack. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more called shot on the other knee.
Okay.
Come on. 24.
24. Okay.
Where were these rolls in the first one?
You already know it hits.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
18 if you're shooting the other knee.
I forgot I had this stupid talisman. Gosh
that's
darn.
gonna be 10 damage.
Roll a d10.
Come on. Sorry. This is glitching for me. A 5.
So this is how this just all went down.
You break him?
You start shooting, he matrix goes down, hits the knee right after he was going to let you go. He said, I was going to let you go, points his gun back up because he's afraid of you. You intimidated him. Yes. It's not that like you like didn't intimidate him. It's just like he's basically saying the fuck back. Because I don't care if you were on the ground and a bear's charging towards you, that's intimidating as hell, but you're still not going to not point your gun at the thing, you know? You blow his knee, he's prone. You hit him on a 5, he loses an appendage. You watch you hit right blow through the knee and outwards through the back as he's already laying sideways. You watch as his leg flies to the side. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. Ah.
Oh.
That's all I can do with my turn. I'm trying to be intimidating, but it's just, yeah. Bye.
Is that Miss Kitty or is that Pocket? I apologize.
That's Kitty. She just sees all this
okay.
blood's going. The blood
I'm
splattered
just
on her
making
and all
sure
that. And
because I don't want to make you like uncomfortable as hell. It's just there's not no. I will note he is an astral elf, so it's not like red nasty blood everywhere. It's like beautiful radiant white being
blood
splashed
is
all.
blood.
Well,
She
I
doesn't
mean,
like blood.
it's almost like as soon as it hits, it's like you can see it glowing everywhere. It's like if you cut open a glow stick and went.
Fun story of me being a stupid kid. I was biting onto one because I was bored.
Tell us about this later. I apologize. Let's keep this. It's already gotten to the point. I don't want to upset anybody at home, and if they are, I do apologize. This is not supposed to be gruesome. It's just I have a called shot system, and unfortunately, he ended up doing some nasty because the threshold is if you are able to roll a certain percentage of the total amount of damage on one die, it will affect the amount. And there's a percentage bar that I have written down. And yeah. But continuing on, this guy screaming, what the fuck? What the fuck? Laying on the ground, pistol
I think
drops.
you owe something to the swear jar.
You see the other guy's like, boss, no, wait. That ends your turn. Wraith, you're up. You hear gunfire, and you know the sound of Jean-Luc's pistol, so you know they're close.
I will wait. I mean, hold the action, and if I see anyone hostile looking come through the darkness or on the other side of the darkness, I'll shoot them with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And I have a range of 300 feet.
Okay. You don't see anybody now, and the gunshots you can hear, but they sound a little bit far away. It does sound like it will be maybe a little bit until they get there. I will note Manny just goes, Wraith, can you help me with these on the coordinates?
Does it revolve shooting something?
No. He's basically asking before you go and hold your action, he's seeing if you would use your action this turn to help punch in an FDL coordinates and get the FDL drive pumping.
Okay.
Before
yeah.
you do, I will note you're a pretty knowledgeable person as is. What is it? A 15 intelligence. Even with your passive insight is not great. Make an insight check real fast for me.
Okay. Insight. $22.
Oh yeah. You definitely don't think that they're going to be here right now, so you can probably hold that action for your Eldritch Blast on your next turn if you want to use this action now to punch in something quick.
Then sure.
Okay. Roll me a technology check, please. Anything over 10 counts as 1. If you get 20, it's 2, 33,
7.
so on and so forth.
Seven.
I see. Okay. I will say Manny goes, no, not like that, like this. Sorry, you haven't. I upgraded the system. Sean's gonna be pissed, and he will give you the help action to do this.
You went back to the Android, the Apple system, didn't you?
I had to do a full reset because as soon as we came in, there was a new GBB monitoring system thing, but I didn't want that, so I went back and did a full reset. So we kind of have to redo all of his stuff.
You're gonna explain that to him, not me.
I'll hide in the vents. He'll never find me.
Just remember, he knows where the alcohol is. Just remember, he knows where all the alcohol storages are. So,
oh fuck.
So,
goes back to the computer like, I need to fix this. Yeah, he's gonna give you the help action. Roll another technology check.
16.
16. Okay. You end up getting another one. There are 2 ready to go. There's only 8 more needed. Moving on. If you want to, you're not too far. So if you want to go back to your area, so you don't have to use your movement next turn, you can.
Sure.
Okay. You head back over to the landing because it's basically you're in like the cargo area of your ship, and he basically brings you a tablet and it's like, please help me. And then you just start start going like doing all those typing in while looking back and forth and like this. So after Wraith are the bad guys. They move up a little bit. Now they're in range of Captain Oka again and Jean-Luc. Both of them are going to take a shot at the both of you. So second on. Right, for Captain Oka, that's going to be 11 plus 3. That's not a natural 1 against you, Jean-Luc. So that's definitely not going to get over to you. You see these clamps begin to come out and almost get your hand as soon as you take that last shot. You see it coming and you're like, whoa, and you pull it back. Captain Oka still has like the other one garroted around the guy. He takes it off and you just see him just whoosh, whoosh, back. Whoosh. It's actually quite funny to think that the lion has the whip now. Whoosh, whoosh. Holding up a chair. Back. Those guys are done. Actually, no. Those were the 2 in the back. Now it's the one that is prone. So Captain Rooker has got this guy wrapped up. He's going to make a strength check to try and get out of the grapple. That's going to be 18. You see him pull the rope out from his neck, pulls it around, uses half of his movement to stand up, and you just see him go, oh, pretty kitty. Points his gun up and boom, 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 boom. Gonna make some shots off at Captain Oka. That's an natural 20 for the first one. That's an 8 for the next one. That's a natural 1 for the next one. All right. Takes his shot. You see one of them lands in Captain Oka's shoulder. Kind of struts it off. And he goes, oh shit. And like he's just like full on, just like got this blinking bit into it, and you can see it like getting deeper into the wound. Goes, oh shit. No. I ain't getting traced. Fuck this. And he begins to go through, and there's this little vial next to it as you see the fluid drain into him. Moving on is Captain Oka. He's going to have to immediately make a Constitution saving throw. He's got +5 to this. Hey, natural 20. He is fighting off whatever is happening to him. I'm going to say with the natural 20, he's fully like done with whatever is like, just you see him like stumble a little bit, looks a little dazed, shakes it off. No. And he looks back at the rest of the 2 guys in the back, and he's going to use his roar feature. And just, I wish I could do it. I have the tube here, but unfortunately, I've been told that nobody can hear it, but I'm going to try my best.
Oh, he's gonna go do the thing.
Where is the tube? No. We don't have time for this. We'll do it next time, everybody. Sorry, everyone at home. I know there's a couple people in the crowd that I know would definitely appreciate it.
So if you like right now, we can just use a rar.
Or meow.
It's a lot better than that. It's, and I can't do it in my hands because, plus, you can't even hear it.
Pocket is dying.
She's frozen.
Pocket.exe has stopped working. Would you like to send a report?
I think we need to reboot Pocket.
Control Delete, Pocket, reset.
I don't think that worked. Maybe we need to do the first rule of engineering.
First rule of engineering. Turn it off, turn it on again.
No, that's like the second rule.
That broke me. Oh. Oh.
You've got this, Pocket.
Pocket.exe ran out of RAM.
Did you guys even hear it?
Nope.
No.
No,
But-
Pocket
Was it the
is losing their
motion?
minds.
Was it the motion Pocket that broke you? I'm gonna edit that out.
No, don't no, leave it in.
It sounds like a soft fart in the wind.
The first time he did it. It's just that just broke me.
Pocket, you're gonna have to text me and explain why it broke you later. But continuing on, Captain Orca makes them do a frightened feature. So let's see what they roll. Natural 5 and natural 10, they both fail. You see the two dudes in the back just look at him and go, fuck this. And they turn tail and run back up the stairs. Two of them are now gone. You see the other guy just turns back and goes, what the goes over to the guy that's over by Miss Kitty and just goes, fuck you, bud. It just begins to run away. After
Rude.
Captain Oka is Miss Kitty.
Okay. Creepy guys. You're creepy. She kind of looks at the disgrace that was Sebastian that's on the floor. And she just kind of sneered at him, just turned around, and she just walks away before she sprints off. She gets shot at. She gets shot at. Who cares? He's at a disadvantage.
Oh no, he's missing a limb. There's no shooting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she
He
just kind
was
of
just-
sneered at him.
He intimidated him to like not shoot, but he's still
Yeah.
gonna point his gun at him. And then Jean Luc was like, "So you're not gonna put it down, huh?" And then boom, shot his
Yeah.
other leg off.
So Miss Kitty's grossed out by the blood because she's probably seen his kind before in her couple of centuries of living. She's kind of appalled. Yeah, no, bye. Turns around and just darts off. Oh, and what was it? Drunk limbo. Bolts for 120 feet.
Okay, make an acrobatics check with an advantage.
Okie dokie. Acrobatics.
You're still running through darkness, so even though that you're drunk limboing, it's like, okay, I don't really know how high this is or how low
could
I
see
gotta
it.
go.
I
You can
could
see
see-
through magical darkness.
Yes.
Oh well, then okay, then I guess Jean-Luc's the only Jean-Luc and Captain Oka are going to be the ones that have to roll for it.
At 20. So
That and the fact that you ran off are all the way up there now and never actually told anybody drunk limbo because you were the only person that knew that. So Jean-Luc is going to be rolling a disadvantage as with Captain Oka. Buddy.
I got
Okay. You easily just kind
blood
of
on me. I got
through.
shot at.
Wraith, first person you see is Miss Kitty run through the other side, and it's kind of like that dope moment where she slides on her knees and she's like halfway bent over and you see her coming through the darkness and she just comes back up fully still running.
Did you tell him?
Tell him what?
Never mind.
Oh no, don't make me
Okay.
laugh again. It hurts the first time.
So
Oh.
that's your turn, right?
She's gonna peek at that second clipboard. She's safe now.
Okay, we'll get back to you in a second with the second clipboard. Once the combat's done, because that's going to be something that,
Interesting.
yeah, it's going to be out of combat stuff that will do that just to speed up this this little running sequence. After you, it goes Sebastian and then Manny. Sebastian screaming in agonizing pain at the ground. You just see him just, I will get you. And then you see him snap and Sebastian is gone. That's his turn. Manny's turn. He's going to roll a tech check. That's a natural 20. That's 2 completed FTL coordinates. You guys are up to 4 now. After Manny, it's Jean-Luc. You are left in the hallway with one person, the one that illustrated with the that's going to be
I'm broken.
interesting.
I'm sorry.
Apparently it sounded like a massive fart, and I'm interested to see how it hits on a audio feedback.
Okay, I'm sorry. That broke me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like full dash action move.
Okay, there is one person still there. You will be getting an opportunity attack against you.
Go for it.
Okay, awesome. As you're running past, you see this guy kind of turn back, and you see his arm is mechanical as his hand turns into this like long blade as he tries to cleave towards you. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. You get 12 points of slashing damage, and please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be fun. Constitution saving throw. Yeah, that's gonna be a 12.
12. Okay. You start to feel ill. You are now under the poison condition.
Oh no.
But you do get past him.
Am I coming out of the darkness and have to do a roll at disadvantage?
No, you will be reaching there. So Miss Kitty just burned through, like, she's out of the darkness. She's not at the ship. She just had enough movement to get out of the darkness. So far, you probably have like another 90 feet. You've moved 30. You would have to use an action to dash for 60. You're 30 feet away from the wall of darkness going down the stairs. So you would be getting to that point where you just reached the top of that last corner before you can see the bottom of the stairs where like this giant wall of black is.
Gotcha. Well, I'm burning my action to dash and just keep going.
Okay, you're 30 feet away from the wall now.
Gotcha. That's all I've got.
All right,
actually, no. Bonus action. I'm going to second wind.
Okay, cool.
Make sure I've got it right. Yep.
Didn't
Okay.
you
So
already second wind once? How many uses do you have?
no. So I was going to use second wind, but then it was brought up that I had the short rest where I could heal.
Oh, yes. That's my fault. Okay. Yep, you can do that.
All right. So that's going to be 7 plus 10. So heal for 17. And that's all I've got.
All righty. Wraith, you're up. You see Miss Kitty dash through that little pocket of darkness.
and I asked her if she told him. I'm guessing she probably didn't. So I'll radio over to John Luke, and I'll just say, "Drunk limbo, drunk limbo, drunk limbo."
Now,
And-
would John Luke been too drunk at those parties to know what happens? Because he seems like the type of person that's the first one hammered on the floor before everyone else.
Oh yeah. Even though in the first session I was not the one going to the bar, I would have been way too drunk to understand that or remember that. So
I would say just have him roll and see if he remembers.
Make an intelligence check, wisdom check.
yeah, let's see here. Wisdom check or wisdom save?
Check.
All right. 16.
16. I'll say you remember him saying drunk limbo, and that just brings up the time that you kept walking weird to the point where you were walking like so far back. Like, so maybe that's what he means. Drunk walk.
Okay, cool.
I won't let you roll with disadvantage. You can roll normally.
All right.
You don't remember fully, but it's one of those like maybe walking weird would work.
And then I'll do a navigation thingamabob thing.
Oh, okay.
So
I will note if you use your because Miss Kitty is probably now out, is about like 30 feet away from the ship. If you burn your action to go through Jean-Luc, you will be right at the ship. Not on it, but like right outside of its door. So on round 3, you would be inside.
$26, natural 20.
Okay. On a natural 20, you get another. I'm going to give you a third. So you get 2, and I'm going to give you an extra one because you hit a natural 20.
Okay.
So that makes for, with another 3, 7 total completed FTL equations. You only need 3 more, and you're ready to go. All it needs is Jean-Luc to press that button and to fly this puppy out of here. That's your turn. Next up are the bad guys. 2 of them run off. They said, fuck this. Fucking Miss Kitty blew up one of the dude's little claw pistols. And the other 2 are just like, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And they just fucking run off. The one that's left has Jean-Luc, Miss Kitty, and I believe Captain Oka is right past him. He looks in front and just goes, fuck this. He takes one shot at Jean-Luc and one shot at Miss Kitty.
Did he get through the darkness?
Oh, so the one against, I guess it would just be Captain Oka again, and then
I
Jean-Luc.
mean, because the darkness is like a dome.
Yeah, stuff can go through, but he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
The 2 people that he would see would be those 2. So Captain Oka ends up getting hit. The second one does a 20 hit you?
Of course it does.
Of course it does. Okay. One second. Sorry. My devices are dying and needs a plug. go. You take 8 points of force damage, and that's all for now.
Ow.
Yep. He looks and grins, tips his hat as it goes on to Captain Orca. He full sprints forward, takes 2 shots at this guy. That's a natural 2. That's a 19 plus 3. That's going to hit him. That's going to be 8 points of damage to him. He gives a smile, and Captain Orca goes, "Fuck you!" and just shoots him right in the chest. Ah, fuck. Begins to run off. He's right outside of where Jean-Luc is. You're basically right outside of that area of where the wall would be. After Captain Orca, it would be Miss Kitty. No, Sebastian and then Miss Kitty, right?
Sebastian's not here anymore. He yeeted.
Yeah, that's why I was just wondering. Okay, so Miss Kitty, you're up.
Miss Kitty gets on the ship.
Miss Kitty gets on the ship. All right, you easily with enough.
Miss Kitty is done here. She's getting on the ship.
With your regular movement, you're able to get onto the ship, and Manny just goes, Miss Kitty, we're trying to get the FTL drives. You want to try? We're almost done.
What do I need to do? What do I hit? Show me the button.
Here, just do this. And he just starts pressing buttons, and please roll me a tech check.
Tech check. That's technology, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, sure. Okay. 24.
2 more are done, leaving only 1 left. That ends your turn. Manny's now up.
Thank God for that circlet.
He rolled a 5.
Manny.
So, wait, 5 plus 7. So another 10. He gets the last FTL drive. He punches it in and goes, "We got it. Let's go." You hear over the mic, "Sean, we got everything under control, but I have to let you know, I'm terribly sorry. I had to go to manual reset for your computer terminal. There's no way around it."
Oh goodness!
Sorry, can't
are the controls
hear you
inverted?
anymore. He turns it off. We'll talk about that later. Back to the top of the initiative order is you.
Oh, okay. So
I will actually note everybody is basically gone, and with the amount of movement that you guys have, if you use your action, you would get to the ship. The guy that's left wouldn't be able to get to you in time. So I'm going to say out of combat now, we can end it and just say that the rest of you now getting past that wall of darkness is able to run aboard the ship as... Yeah, you want to say something?
I was gonna say, I feel like knowing the drug limbo as I'm sprinting, I kind of do a what movie? Grease, like on the knees, like sliding down. And it's like, oh, nothing happened, and just keep sprinting forward.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, you hear a full "fuck." And you just see a collapsed Captain Orca on the ground, like, "Oh." And he hops on board.
I knew I forgot to tell somebody.
Captain, come on.
What was that, Captain?
"Fuck you." He starts like chasing you through the ship, like, "Get back here."
Miss Kitty, Captain owes some more money.
So I'm immediately just going to jump in the pilot's seat and be like, all right, let's go ahead and brace our hands and feet for this fashion light jump and just hit the button and go.
All righty. You hit the FTO drives. You blast out of here. I will note that you, as the pilot, would know that when in FTL, like the longer you're in it, the harder it is for people to track you. Because the further the distance, the longer the ions go, the harder the trail will be to try and find you. And if you decide to land, or not land, but end your FTL somewhere, make a new course, and then go, it makes it even almost impossible for someone to actually trace you unless they have very advanced type of tech.
Based on how long I'm guessing I have a fuel gauge. What is my fuel levels looking like?
You guys filled up right when you left. So if you want, you have a couple ideas that pop in. You can go to the dead space area and just full send and run out of fuel and see if you're able to harvest any type of fuel on some type of close planets as you guys get out, or you can use these coordinates to go to a more populated area, full empty your fuel drives, go the furthest that you can, make a couple stops and going other places to make sure that you're not going to be followed. But thinking about what's happening, maybe it's smarter to not go into deep space, but it's completely up to you of how you want to do it. You guys know that all you guys really have to do to charge up would be find the sun, sit there for a while, and allow your solar panels to recharge all the batteries that you would have. It would take it would be about a battery per day, and you'd have 10 batteries, so it'd probably take 10 days of solar recharging. So
Not bad though.
yeah, that's free energy right there. But I mean, that's 10 days of recharging a battery a day.
So I'm going to relay the information to the crew as we're in Faster Than Light. Just I'll let you know, we only have a bit of time on the Faster Than Light. We can jump from system to system, trying to refuel and gather our bearings and maybe work a few jobs. Or we can go into deep space and go into hiding. Perhaps have to wait space gasico.
Sugar, you do realize the only source of income that we had right now kind of flew out the window.
I'm going to hold up the 3 clipboards. And it's like, you might want to check these cars real quick because I believe they may be a little bit worth something.
So what exactly happened?
Yikes.
In the you have 3, Miss Kitty has 2. The top of the pile that you have, you actually see the fish out of water, and there's a data card that is attached to it.
Okay, what's on this data card?
You go to scan it, 25K.
Ooh, 25K. I shall check the other one.
The second one that is in his pile states the Bulldog.
Oh, I kind of feel a little bad, but how much is on it?
50K. And when you
50K.
pull up the tablet and take the card and you look through the information, make me a perception check. Actually, investigation, sorry.
Not my strong suit, but 13.
Would I be
13?
able to provide the help action if I know this ship name?
I mean, I think Wraith is the person that knows this ship. So if he would want to, I'd say yes. If you want to look up through the registry first, know the ship through that, make me a roll through there. And if you roll successfully, then you can gain the advantage through here.
Plus I got that handy dandy file from last game.
Yeah, because Miss Kitty already looked up the Bulldog. But
no, I'm
it's
talking
not about the information of the Bulldog itself. It's the job that they were assigned, and it's the data that you're trying to go through with
I feel like we're all kind of on the command deck at this point where I'm kind of piloting and we're able to discuss.
Yeah.
Just kind of like Bulldog. I'm not sure if that sounds familiar.
That was the party that kind of joined us at the last second before we witnessed the white hole.
And you do know that the Bulldog, now that she starts talking about this, you remember right before the white hole came out, it blew up the asteroid cluster. They were there. That was the ship that was there with the captain, Waterall.
You mean the one that we blamed everything on? Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, they don't have a before things went to
Make
hell and
me
high
a
water.
technology check, somebody, because you go through and start looking it up, and it seems to be locked. Like there's a passcode on this.
Technology. What do we got? What do we got? 17.
17. Okay.
Better in mind.
With a 17, you're not able to get into deep files, but you are able to see their last job history. And they were assigned to eliminate anyone and anything that was around the cluster with a I-17.
About one above that.
What?
Eliminate anything around.
I rolled an 18 for technology.
Yeah, you would get the same. The DC
Okay.
was 15, so everybody would have gotten this info.
What was the
You
question
needed
again?
above a 20 to unlock deep personnel files and stuff like that. So you still have the tablet, but you don't know how long they'll be able, because you guys just left there. You don't know when they'll shut stuff down.
We do have the card with the credits for 50,000.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, it's on the third card.
We also have someone that might be able to crack it.
We have Genesis.
Hey, Genesis. Oh, buddy, old pal, oh, sibling, fine.
Genesis is currently shut down after making like a flood of parts at the beginning. It's also used your ship's energy every single time. So you just hear over the intercoms, I am here. How may I help you?
Sugar, would you be so kind as to unlocking this tablet for us so we can peek inside and grasp whatever knowledge that we cannot look into because it's locked? Can you unlock it, honey? Please.
Attempting to unlock. Please place on scanning array. And there's like this little in the center table that you would just place there.
Places that on the table.
Scans over and it goes, property of Galactus Business Bureau. Authorization of my understanding is never harm Galactus Business Bureau property. And there's like a little snap of electricity. Galactic biz.
Oh, we broke him.
It's
Sorry, Genesis.
Manny, we need you to rebuild them.
God damn it.
Hey, let's give Genesis a little bit of a break.
Yeah, it was a try.
Hey, listen, we got some credits out of this. What else can we skim through on the? Yep.
So what exactly happened? All I know is I went to go get some information. The next thing I know is I need to head back to the ship.
We tried to fool the GBB. They saw through it. We almost got shot. Captain got shot a few times. They shot through the window and we ran.
Who shot first though?
Captain.
I look over at Captain's like, yeah, Captain.
They had us dead to rights. They had us on camera. On camera.
Faulty camera. Faulty camera.
Captain freaked out again, didn't
Hey, listen, I understand the pressure. It's hard to keep a straight face. Not all of us are used to that. We cannot fault the captain on that.
But it's the GBB. Why would you
They-
shoot at the GBB?
Okay.
In all fairness, GBB has a lot of
They
connections.
looked right at us and said, "We're going to put you in a holding cell." And Miss Kitty said, "Okay," while we searched the ship. Okay.
I did warn Manny to remove Genesis beforehand, but it didn't get that far.
Basically told him to hide it underneath the sink.
Listen, that's all in the past. We need to look forward. And by speaking of forward, I mean, I kind of need to figure out which way we're going because I'm steering towards deep space, but I kind of need to know which way I'm driving.
Are we good?
I mean,
Coordinates did we put in anyway?
I feel like the coordinates I got before heading towards deep space, like I'm willing to hide. However,
Do we need anything? Are we set? Do we have enough food and water and supplies and all that? And I need to make a call a call home before we head into uncharted territory.
I mean, I got a bunch of schematics and information before we had to run that I paid for out of my own funds. So just saying, my funds.
Well, then they're your schematics.
so with my background, I have I have a criminal contact with my background. Would I know of a world where we could lay low that's far enough where we could lose the trail of anyone that could be following, but also be far enough far out enough where we could refuel and possibly like just get all the supplies we need? Does that make sense?
Yeah. You could head out. There's a few that are close by. There is the Crown Galaxy, the Mosaic Galaxy. Let's see here. The Serpent Eye Nebula, the Sirius Star System, and one called ZU-78.
Would I know which one I owe the most money to? Like, which one is most likely going to call on a debt from me?
Serpent Eye.
Would I know?
Jean-Luc has done a lot of. You've been there the most because someone particularly likes that selected system.
Mm-hmm.
Out of those solar systems, is there one that I know of that would be the somewhat safest for us with my connections?
Oh, for sure. The Mosaic Galaxy. Mosaic
What about-
Galaxy is like a giant. It's almost like they try every sector of this solar system that is there has been like they move planets to make everything perfect, and it's a very beautiful place. It's like everybody has like ADHD, ODD, fucking all of the things that would like I need to place things exactly.
Sounds like my
And
kind of galaxy.
the Mosaic Galaxy is one of a very harmonizing place.
So I'm going to relay the locations that we have available to everyone and just say, just going to let you know, Serpent is not an option right now.
Kind of going through the tablets one by one for the credits that they got. And also, what's the third one?
The third one, it is you're looking at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to please, because I think your reaction to this would require a sleight of hand, so not let anybody see the contents of this. Please
Okay.
roll me a sleight of hand now as I message you something.
Oh dear. I wish I was a cleric. Okay.
The two of you, please make a perception check. You need to beat a
Oh,
10.
wait. I got a thing I can do. I got a
Okay.
thing I could do. I can add, but where is it? Benefit, talents. Oh no, it's not. I'm not failing anything, so never mind.
19.
Just kidding. That's stealthy.
21.
She's not stealthy.
Okay, I think due to what's happening here, I don't need to text anything to you. I think the boys kind of got it. You see and it's a different, because the other tablets are like blue. This one is labeled red, and this job says top secret on, and it says classified, top secret, pin password required. And the header of this area, one second, I'm just getting it pulled up. Oh, okay. Sorry, give me one second. It says annihilation.
An eyelid?
Annihilation. Top secret, all that, and titled Annihilation.
Miss Kitty, Miss Kitty, why are you trying to hide that?
On the card that you swipe, you see a 4.5 million credit pop up. And I will note that you're swiping these cards one by one by one. You see, like, the funds are all added right here.
Mhm.
But it has like your shipped funds is right here, and then like this total that you keep swiping and emptying these cards into before you do a final transfer, right? And you cash it up. I will let you know all the cards total equal out to 5 million. You watch as that 5 million mark with the full number, ding, 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 ding,
It's going down.
going down. And as soon as you put that last card in, unauthorized access to suspicious funds canceling. If somebody would like, on a natural 20, I will allow you to roll a we'll say a D6. And if you're able to,
Somebody stop
hit,
it. Somebody stop it. Somebody stop. I'm not doing it.
you will get a percentage of this cash.
So what are
flat
we?
natural 20.
A flat natural 20 will get you a D6, and that means that on the D6, meaning 1 is 1 million, 6, there is no 6. It's basically because there's 5 million total. It would be if you hit a 6, you just re-roll. It would be 1 through 5, and whatever number you hit will be a million mark. If you hit a 5, that's all 5 million. But I will let you know the DC is going to be a 25. And if you hit the 25, you will get a I think it's a 10% of the 5 million.
And what check are we doing? We're doing a technology check for this?
Yes.
Okay.
By
Talisman.
God, if any of you
Or
roll a
just fail
natural
ability
fucking
check,
20
they-
here, I'm
They
done,
get
bro.
a D4 to the roll.
Because
of
5 million,
during the roll
5
to
million
success,
would
this benefit
able
can-
enough for you to buy a crew for a year and a destroyer ship for it.
Okay.
I got
Technology
15.
check.
Decisions.
And it has to be the DC of 25, right?
Has to beat the DC of 25. Correct.
We're all rolling, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, uh, technology. I'm
Close but
scared.
no cigar for me.
I need to make a thing go away first.
You got a
Okay.
15, a 23,
No.
and a 12. All of you
Oh, wait.
frantically.
Wait. Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
With the D6, you would only be able to get.
No, I don't have the
21.
D6. I'm looking at an ability I have.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was gonna say you'd
No,
only
this
be
is in
able
a
to get
saving
20.
throw. And yeah, I'm guessing any of the ship piloting checks don't apply to this.
No, this is not a ship piloting type situation, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
I will note, Wraith, with the 23, you start going in, all of you frantically. You're not able to get everything. You go and you swipe one last time and you pull out the 25K that you were supposed to get originally for the job. Not the entirety of everything, but still a lot. I will note for all of you, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The accountants were going, oh, wait,
So
what's going on
between
here?
all of you, if you guys are splitting this 25K and giving a equal share to the ship, you will all receive 4,167 units, and that's also funds going back to the ship.
167 units.
Say that one more time.
Add.
Between the 6 of you, including the ship, because that's the 3 of you, Captain Oka and Manny, all equally splitting the cash right now. Captain Oka
That's what I
does.
forgot.
Captain Oka has a thing. The ship stuff is basically his fund because he puts all of his money into the ship. He owns the ship, so it may be his, but only the ship is getting that money. So it's like a joint thing. But he
It's like a but
Plus,
Miss Kitty made him make a separate account for
Yeah,
ship, but
there's
it's joint to
plenty
his
of
account.
money between everybody to be fine. I would also note that y'all can do some serious hella upgrades and like swap parts and stuff, like get new guns and better stuff for the entire, because I know Wraith loves his double ion pistols up at the top there, but I mean, who knows? Maybe he can get quadruple ion pistols.
This is the most money that that Jean-Luc has ever had in his entire life.
That's sad. I think almost everybody should have close to like 10,000 equally.
Yeah. Well,
Roughly.
I got 11,000, but I haven't really spent my money on much of anything.
Oh
Same.
yeah. I think you
So
all
4,000.
got 4,167.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Everybody should be
honestly,
over 10 grand at least.
honestly,
right
I'm
now.
glad we didn't get that million because that almost gave me a heart attack. It's too much money.
I give options, but it has to be difficult. Something like this early on, you got to make, I will honor it, but you guys were able to do it. Like, that's why I was like, okay, 25 would be like, I think you guys had to hit a 17 or higher in order to
Yeah.
get those, some of you.
Also,
So-
I have the Pact of the Talisman too, so it would have given me that extra D4, but I knew
Yeah.
that 12, that what
I knew
got
I
wasn't
should
gonna-
have saved the
Yeah.
But
chaos die.
with that, all of you try your hardest to get this. Wraith coming in at the last second, and you see stopping at 25,000, distributing boop, 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 all into each of your accounts. Safely.
Thank God they didn't change that admin password. I love GBB.
On everything that's happening, the three that I think there's one or two tablets left.
There's
two.
the two tablets.
They turn dark. You don't get the info off of them right now, but maybe there's something encrypted on here. If you guys try to do a hacking check later on, we can try that in the next episode. There are two that we will leave for now, but you do guys get these ones. And the last one, right before it turns off, you see like you guys are putting in, and you put in a local password that's like given to you by the GBB that gives you access. And when you open the tablet, it says annihilation of the destruction of the Zempa cluster was imminent due to insufficient funding given to, and it says a redacted name, and it says currently canceling this job as payments have been fulfilled or have been fulfilled for the next several cycles. And it looks like there was this order that went out for a place and they paid and it got canceled. That was the 5 million credit one.
Mhm.
So, and it does give a total, and it I believe it says like 14 trillion credits was owed because they gave them, I believe, I think it was initial 10 with interest was added on. Everybody here make a intelligence check.
I got an 11.
11. You with advantage, please.
Me
Miss
with
Feeney.
advantage.
Only, yes, Miss Pocket. Only you. I said Feeney again. Dang it. 2 episodes in a
I
row.
got a 17.
17. Did you hear the name that I said?
Yeah, you called me Miss Pocket.
No. The name of the place. The annihilation of the Zampa cluster. Due to insufficient funds by Monarch from a loan that the Monarch took out of 10 trillion galactic units, was paid in full, and cancellation of annihilation. And it gives that number that you guys heard a little while ago from the job that you did, and for the Bulldogs job, that weird the IX number that was there.
Mhm.
And it had that number associated with it on multiple different planets.
So they were doing hit missions then.
They were doing they were doing hit missions in a sense of trying to clean up loose ends, almost, it seems, because it looks like we gave them money, the deadline came, it wasn't paid, and then it looks, that was not too long ago. You would remember that there were some pretty tough times through the galaxy at that point, so you would think that that little brief period where everything got better around you seemed to be like, oh, that was pretty good, we're doing well, and all of a sudden, you know, maybe a little bit explained, but it does say that it has been paid in full, and new transference of monarchy will be commencing in I believe it's one I'm trying to remember the made up days that I have, Litzin, which is like a month away. A Litzin or Lightsin, lights on. I forget how to. I'm gonna have to look that up and I'll post it in the chat. But it's about a month away from a transference of monarchy.
Does this mean anything to me? I feel like it should mean anything to me. My brain doesn't want to work anymore. It's almost 12.
Miss Pocket's home world is Sindolin, right?
Yes.
Located in the Zampa cluster.
Okay. Now that rings bells. That rings a lot of bells.
It's literally right at the top of your thing. Homeworld planet, Sindolin. Physical description: Sindolin is a small planet with a ring around it, brightly colored, and has been known as the gem of the Zampa cluster.
I need to call home. She leaves.
But with that, we are going to come to a close as we head off to the Mosaic Gallery, strapped with cash, ready to rock. We will going to say goodnight. Thank you all for joining us, for soaring through the stars. It's been a crazy galactic night. I am your DM, the Gray Jedi. We have here Miss Pocket as Miss Kitty, Darren as Rafe, and Doofus as Jean-Luc. If you guys want to throw some handles out there, go ahead.
You could find me on my Twitter or my Instagram at Pocket Carolyn or Pocket Ibby. My TikTok is me. All of you, drink your water and have a lovely night.
You can find me on Twitch at DL Take 2003. Yeah.
I don't remember what my Insta Woozy What's It says.
Hi, you can find me at Tuvis Domain Cleric on all the things. Be awesome.
Be awesome indeed. Have a good night, everybody. We love you. See you next Tuesday.